Hi! Today on Araw-Araw Filipino, we will learn more prepositions. And these are bago, pagkatapos, mula sa, and more. A preposition is called pang-ukol in Filipino. It is a word used to link a noun, pronoun, or phrase to other words within a sentence. In Filipino, iugnay ang pangalan, panghalip, o parirala sa ibang mga salita. Link, iugnay. Noun, pangalan. Pronoun, panghalip, or o. Phrase, parirala. To, sa, other, ibang, words, mga salita. Our first preposition or pang-ukol is bago. And this is our equivalent for before. Here are some examples. I left before the show finished. Umalis ako bago natapos ang palabas. Ako. Left, umalis. Before, our preposition or pang-ukol is bago. The, ang. Show, palabas. And finished, natapos. Here is another example. Wash your hands before eating. Now that English sentence has an implied you at the start. It is you wash your hands before eating. And so the Filipino version is maghugas ka ng kamay mo bago kumain. Wash, maghugas. Ka corresponds to the silent or implied you at the start of the English sentence. Your, mo. Hands, kamay. Before, bago. And eating, kumain. Before the month ends, let us meet. Bago matapos ang buwan, magkita tayo. Month, buwan. Ends, matapos. Let us meet. Magkita tayo. Our next preposition or pang-ukol is pagkatapos. And this is our equivalent of after. Here are example uses of pagkatapos. I cleaned after dinner. Naglinis ako pagkatapos ng hapunan. Ako. Cleaned, naglinis. After, our preposition or pang-ukol, pagkatapos. Dinner, hapunan. Here is another example. After work, let us go to the pub. Pagkatapos ng trabaho, pumunta tayo sa pub. Work, trabaho. Let us go. Pumunta tayo. To the, sa. And last example, after everything, we will rest. Pagkatapos ng lahat, magpapahinga tayo. After everything. Pagkatapos ng lahat. That is a useful phrase to learn, isn't it? Then, we is tayo, will rest, magpapahinga. Our next prepositions are galing sa or mula sa. They both mean from. And here is how we use them in Filipino. Jack is from Manila. Galing sa Maynila si Jack. From, galing sa. Manila, Maynila. And we say si Jack because whenever we use a proper noun like a person's name, we put si in front of it. He moved from Manila. Lumipat siya mula sa Maynila. He, siya. Moved, lumipat. From, mula sa. And last example, he brought his family from there. Dinala niya ang pamilya niya mula doon. He, niya. Brought, dinala. His is also niya. Family, pamilya. From, mula. And there, doon. Note that when we said from there, in Filipino, we simply said mula doon. We didn't say mula sa doon. Just the same in English, we do not say from the there. In Filipino, we also do not say mula sa doon. We omit the sa and say mula doon. Whenever we use prepositions or pang-ukol in Filipino, we follow some rules. For example, in using galing or mula, it is followed by the word sa whenever the next word is a location or place, such as in the example that you see, from Manila, galing sa Maynila. Because Maynila is a location or a place, we say galing sa. We also say galing sa when it is followed by a pronoun, such as in this example. This is from him. Galing sa kaniya ito. So, him is a pronoun. Kaniya is a pronoun. So, we say galing sa kaniya. The next rule is that if it is followed by a proper noun, we say galing kay or galing kina. Here are some examples. This is from Jack. Galing kay Jack ito. So, Jack is a proper noun, a singular proper noun. So, we use the word kay, galing kay Jack. But, if the sentence uses proper nouns more than one person, this is from Jack and Jay. Then we say, galing kina Jack at Jay ito. These rules are applicable to many prepositions or pang-ukol in the Filipino language. Our next preposition or pang-ukol is hanggang sa, which is until or up to. Here are some example uses. I worked until I got tired. Nagtrabaho ako hanggang sa napagod ako. Ako. Worked, nagtrabaho. Until, which is our preposition, hanggang sa. Got tired, napagod. I waited up to 6 p.m. Naghintay ako hanggang 6 p.m. Waited, naghintay. Up to, hanggang. The traffic is heavy from Makati up to Cubao. Matrapik mula sa Makati hanggang sa Cubao. The traffic is heavy is a common phrase that we say in Filipino, or a common sentence. And you can simply say matrapik. From mula sa. That was our previous preposition. And then up to, hanggang sa. Our next preposition or pang-ukol is tungkol sa. And this is the Filipino equivalent for about. The story is about friendship. Tungkol sa pagkakaibigan ang kwento. the, ang. Story, kwento. About, tungkol sa. And friendship, pagkakaibigan. Here is another use of about. I thought it is about the family. Akala ko tungkol sa pamilya ito. I is ko. Thought, akala. It, ito. About the, tungkol sa. And family, pamilya. Here is our last preposition or pang-ukol. Laban sa, which is against. And here are some ways that we use it in Filipino. It is against my principle. Laban sa prinsipyo ko ito. It, ito. Against, laban sa. My, ko. Principle, prinsipyo. Here is another one. I spoke against him. Nagsalita ako laban sa kanya. I, ako. Spoke, nagsalita. Against, laban sa. And him, kaniya. That is our lesson on prepositions or pang-ukol today. Of course, there are more of these words in the Filipino language. But for your homework, practice using the prepositions or pang-ukol that we have learned in our lesson whenever you practice speaking in Filipino every day. Have fun! I hope you can join us again next time on ArawArawFilipino. Thank you. Salamat po. Now, a few words from my son, Max.
Thought this video was cool? Watch the next one and like and subscribe to the channel too if you haven't yet.
Bye-bye!
Bye!